Hey.
No.
Hey, I made him laugh. It worked. Yeah.
Oh, I guess only one person can be possessed by it.
That's right,
So
it's
I don't
me.
have to do it.
I'm not even here.
I don't have to do it.
You got to flip yourself over the couch because they went to that 4 times in the movie where they back up over and then flip up backwards over a couch. Welcome back to Coming This Summer. Better late than never.
Yeah, smile, everybody. We're
So,
reviewing Smile.
We weren't. Yeah. Well, Halloween's coming up. It is almost September.
Ooh, yeah.
Spooky season officially
a movie
starts
comes
in a couple
out
days.
next week. That's a zombie film.
true.
So we're technically
It is
here.
now. They say spooky season September 1st.
What did we do last summer or last Halloween for?
What did we do?
Did we do like coming this
I don't remember. I feel like we did one thing for
carameling
sure.
this summer?
Carameling. It wasn't
caramel
that
apples?
like that. We do that.
Yeah.
So we didn't get to this one earlier in the year in January when it came out.
I still want to do like other horror movies like Barbarian.
There's a bunch we didn't get to at the beginning of the year before we got to shift into seeing
Well, that was last year. Yeah,
Barbarian.
even,
Yeah, but I mean like for the channel.
Yeah.
Like we've only been able to go hard and have things open up to us the last 3 months really to go super ham. So we're catching up. So this is the newer segment where
Better Late Than Never Redux. Coming at you with Smile.
I will say this. I think at the end we should say whether or not we regret not seeing it in the theater if we miss them in the theater.
I do.
And I do.
I do
will say
regret
that
not
at
seeing
the,
it.
At the
Yeah.
top now. Normally we'll do that at the end.
I will say that.
It's
can hold
one of
that
the
in. I
better-
do regret not seeing this in theaters, yeah.
Better horror movies of the year for
Now
sure.
streaming on Paramount
Plus.
Plus. If you don't have it, you can get a free week trial and watch everything on there.
Watch
It's got
6 commercials and then they
It's
play the
got
whole movie.
Dungeons and Dragons on there,
Yeah.
Smiles on there,
South Park
South Park's
stuff's
on
on
there, all the Ninja Turtles movies, including the
SpongeBob,
90s
Nickelodeon.
movies, SpongeBob stuff.
Yeah.
So, no Jimmy Neutron, by the way. Just saying.
Probably because there's a new movie coming that they're planning, some reboot.
Ooh, I would take that. I'm surprised that hasn't
You're like,
happened yet. Yeah, I'm like, do it.
So-
I'll write it. I want it.
This movie is
anyway,
a little
Smile.
longer for a horror movie. It's almost exactly 2 hours, which I was a little surprised.
The fact that it was on streaming, I will say, it took me like a pause. I'm gonna go do shit and then I
Right.
come back.
Horror
to
movies
it
are
and
normally
then, like,
90,
play.
80, 90
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Tight, quick. This one, I'll say this at the beginning.
It's more of a psychological.
I was going to say, they
Yeah.
build you up as it's going to be a gory, nasty,
I like that.
gross.
Yeah.
And you have one opening scene where it is kind of bloody. And then there's
But it's
almost...
still like tame compared to some
That's
other.
what I'm saying,
Like
right.
compared to Evil Dead Rise,
Exactly.
where somebody's cheese gratering their
somebody
fucking calf.
bleeds, they lay on the ground and they bleed. But then 95% of the rest of the movie, you don't get any blood. Like almost at all until the very last scene of the movie where there's some weird skin
She's
tearing.
like stabbing a guy.
It barely bleeds before the...
That's true.
Barely.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I'm
just see
saying.
a
They
bubble
barely
on the
give a
shirt
little. That's what I mean.
little.
Like, if you go in
The
expecting
head
that...
thing and from the trailer that we remember that it still didn't look great in the fucking thing. Yeah,
It was creepy, but again, if you go in looking for gore, it's not that movie. Go see
No.
Evil Dead.
Go watch
This is
Evil
more
Dead
of
Rise. That's on Max. Yeah, currently.
This is what Insidious wishes they could do with suspense scenes that last 4 minutes.
And they did it. Smile did it
15
with
times.
one movie.
Right.
I mean, though
50
they didn't need 5 movies of
No,
build up
and they did
to
it
get
over.
here.
They
Yeah.
do. This is how you actually do it. You build it up. The music's getting crescendo. By the way, the music was amazing in this movie. All the ambient sounds and the weird crankings
The
and
colors.
scrapings and the punches and all
Yeah.
the weirdness.
The mental hospital
It
where
was
she worked, all
really
like the pinks and the
crazy.
blues and shit. It looked
They
unreal.
would give you
Yeah.
like this. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh no, there was really nothing gonna. Blah, like the right way. Not okay. We're building shit up. We're building. Okay, we'll come back to that. All right, we're gonna build it up again. No, we'll come back to that again.
No,
in
it
a
was
little
really
bit.
cool. I've grown to like now that we go see everything. I'm
Mhm.
like, man, I love me some horror fucking movies. You know,
You try to call the shots out.
because you can just fucking just push it, man. Like,
Yeah, you
this
go
one's
nuts.
person's gonna slice their fucking throat open. This person's head's gonna dangle off their neck and flop under. She's gonna put like a fucking dead animals in boxes and shit and like gift it to people. Like, oh my god, dude.
It's-
Like, fuck yeah.
It's
Cal Penn, Harold and
Yeah, I did not
Kumar.
know he was in the movie.
I didn't know he
Like-
was in it either. He's like her boss,
Right,
in, like,
super
the
doctor guy
mental
at the mental
institution,
institution.
and he killed it. He
He
was
did.
great.
I didn't even
I
know,
thought
yeah.
he was only going to be in the beginning, but then he like shows up more and more. I'm like, okay, you get the points you lost, Cal Penn, from Santa Claus. You've now regained from Smile.
that was a script problem.
Yeah,
though.
right.
That
Yeah,
poor
yeah,
guy.
yeah. Oof.
So okay,
Smile was good. Put a smile on my face the whole time.
it
Yeah.
reminded me a lot of Boogeyman. I know Boogeyman came out after, but it's like you
Do
got
we
to
want to set up the premise?
psychology.
There's like a curse basically on people.
It's the
like-
Ring.
Yeah. but like with a twist. It's just got like
if you see the person that's cursed with this die, you either die or you have to kill someone to get the curse off you. So it's like the Ring where you either
someone will die
make someone else watch the tape or you're going to die.
Right. So at the beginning of the movie, one of her patients basically kills herself in front of because the monster, the curse
feeds on trauma
and makes the person kill themselves so it can pass on
the
to
trauma.
somebody watching. Right.
And
then
eat that trauma.
In 4 days or like a week or whatever, either the monster will completely take over your body and make you kill yourself in front of another person, or you can try and stop
it gives you a few days to kill someone, basically. And
right.
if you choose not to, then it makes you kill yourself.
Yeah, in front of.
And you're see that's the thing
pass
is
it on.
You're gonna kill someone no matter what.
That's the premise. That's not spoilers.
No,
or
that's
anything.
the premise.
That's the premise. Yeah, that's the fucking premise.
Which makes the decision like you might as well kill someone. I'm not spoiling anything. I'm just saying because
you're the better late than never. We can go a little.
We
better
can because it's been out.
Because it's not opening weekend for Smile. I'm just saying. Yeah,
but like you have to think about it that way. If you were cursed, where like if I don't kill someone, I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna die either way. And if I don't kill someone, they see me kill myself, they're gonna die anyway.
But the like curse, the monster like makes you go, you don't know what's fucking real.
That's
so
true.
everybody else goes, you're fucking crazy,
nuts.
and then you're like,
am I nuts?
am I fucking crazy? And then it's like, well, I'm not gonna kill myself because I might be crazy.
It's true,
you know.
But it's worse for her because she's a psych doctor working in a psych hospital, so she's really like,
right, yeah,
shit.
Right, like, oh fuck, I know all these diagnoses. Like,
so
I'm
maybe, and she's like self-diagnosing and
crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy, and everybody else around her is calling her crazy. So she's like, oh, I'm not gonna kill myself based on that until she like fully learns that it's like, oh no, okay, it's real. Like, this has happened before. Like, we know like what's going on.
It's sneakily tropey, but they hide it really, really well.
Yeah. Yeah, even to the point with like the big monster at the end, which looked cool, but like was. Yeah.
I take pride in guessing, and every once in a while I'm wrong, very rarely. But this one, I knew exactly how it was going to end after the opening scene, and not because I'm some genius, but because it's almost, if you just pay attention, it's almost telegraphed too much.
Yeah.
And that was my main problem with the movie.
Yeah.
I was hoping I was going to be wrong and the end was going to do something, and we won't give it away just in case
they
you
set
haven't
up
seen
like
it.
this cop boyfriend thing.
They do this thing, and I'm like instantly,
yeah, this character's coming out of left field.
Something's not good here. So, and I don't want to, like I said, I know it's been out. We can spoil it a little, but in case you haven't seen it and you're watching the channel, I don't want to give too much away at the end. But
it's streaming now.
It's streaming. Go check it out. I'm gonna give it. The ending brought it down a little for me because the movie is suspenseful. The settings are wonderful. The music
most
is
of the
great.
time though pays off. It doesn't like crescendo into nothing. Like,
no, it's not like Insidious.
What did we just watch? That was like Demeter was like almost like that. It was like,
yeah, we'll get you next time.
Yeah, and it's like,
the cycle. Demeter.
Give me the thing. Give me the good horror. At least this movie wasn't repetitive.
And this thing had a reason to stalk you because it's just like this demon that likes to stalk. It literally it eats off stalking you before it the vampire thing in Demeter was like it's dying and has to feed off you, but it's going to play around with you anyway for 3 hours. Like, no,
there's no like psychological downfall of any of the characters. It's just like we're gonna pick you up
to scare you.
One.
Right.
Yeah.
This was like I'm going to like there's a little sprinkled in there.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to torture you and feed off your fear
and feed off
terror.
your fear until you kill yourself.
Right.
Yeah, and I move on to another
It's like
victim.
The Ring meets the It. That's actually a pretty good way to look at it. I'm going to give it
I'm gonna give it a 7. I think.
Wow.
Yeah, I genuinely liked it.
If the end would have been better,
the actress reminds me of like the mummy chick. I don't know her name, but like
Rachel Weisz.
Yeah, that's not Rachel Weisz, right?
No, it's not.
Is it? No,
she's
but
a little younger.
Maybe it kind of looked like her.
I can see a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know.
And actually,
it reminded me of another actress. That's all I'm trying to say. I don't know the name.
I got you.
Yeah.
I want to give everybody 5 seconds because I do want to comment on the end because I have something I want to say that I think would make the ending 1,000 times better. If this is the route they were going to go. So we're going to give you a second.
Did you give your score?
I did.
Okay.
Oh, no, I didn't.
What is your score?
I'm going to give it a 6.8.
Okay. All right. So I'm 7, 6, 8.
It was a good horror movie.
If you haven't seen it, go away now.
So stop now. Goodbye.
Stop now. We're going to give you a little.
If you're listening on the podcast,
I can even pause
hit stop.
the video for 5 seconds longer. Yeah, like, yeah.
And if you're listening, just skip forward to the end or just turn off the podcast. So it ends with, and I'm going to skip right to the end.
They set up this like house that
her
they
childhood
have, like
house.
the dead mom's house,
Right.
like died, passed it on. The older sister that she has
By the way,
wasn't
worst
there.
scene in the movie. The house is run down. There's boards on the windows. It's in the middle of nowhere. The grass is 20 feet high. She walks in. What's the first thing she does when she opens the door? She tries to turn the light switch on. I was
Nope,
done.
that doesn't
I
work.
almost turned everything off
Nope,
and said, I'm done
yeah,
with the movie.
that
You can
doesn't
review
work.
the movie.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? There's no way there's power. You're in the middle of the field, in the middle of nowhere. Why would you flick the light switch? What in the hell makes you think that's going to work? I don't care what weird universe you live in. I know that's a weird pet peeve. So anyway, they have this false battle where they make you think she's beaten the monster.
Well, but basically they set up like that the curse like was with the mom, and that's what happened
Right,
to the
because her
mom.
mom killed herself, and
Like,
she
had all
didn't
the same
save her mom.
symptoms and killed herself.
That's the twist.
But it wasn't passed on to the daughter who watched her kill herself.
But yeah, because the mom
then.
actually wasn't really passed on. They trick you, and it was just the demon pretending to be the mom. That's because she's like in the head because she wants her to be like suicidal. And at that point,
She didn't have the demon when she was a kid, right?
No, she didn't.
No.
But that's why they're trying to tie it all together to make her think it's because she didn't let go of her mom. That's why the demon's there. So they have the big climactic. She smashes fire. Everything goes, you can't get out of my head either.
Yeah, the mom grows like super big,
right.
like a Coraline monster.
She's like, nuh-uh. And it easily burns. Her house burns down. They do this almost like classic thing where she's like out of the fire and she gets in the car and the house is burning down.
And it's daytime and
driving.
she's like, yeah.
Cut to,
Music's turned
she
on.
wakes up. She's still in the house. She hasn't gone anywhere.
The scream she gives. Where she's
right?
Like, no.
So the whole time she's telling the boyfriend not to go because, and they've already researched this, by the way, throughout the movie. He's smart enough, believes her, sees that if he witnesses this, he will be cursed. He still drives to the house, still kicks the door open, walks in, stands there, and he could run. He stands there and lets her watch her light herself on fire and watches her burn to death. And then the movie fades as it goes into his eyeball as he continually stares. Now, if they wanted to change the movie, this is how you change it. You still want the dark ending because I know people don't like happy endings in horror movies.
Can I ask? This isn't like a Stephen King thing, is it?
I don't know. I gotta double check that
because
now.
like it could.
It's fire.
Maybe he's like maybe he's like paralyzed by like.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Maybe the monster. The second you look at somebody and she's already like fucking gone, like gotcha. You know what I mean?
Okay,
You can't go
I
anywhere.
got you.
You know what I mean? Because it cuts to the other footage of the other people, like the chick at the gas station when the dude kills himself. She's just like...
Yeah, but we got the scene earlier when she watches the first girl kill herself. She could have ran. She runs to the phone and calls for help, and the girl still like got the thing to her throat. She's like, I need to sit down here quickly, and then she like slices her throat anyway. So I don't necessarily think, unless that's a plot hole. I think if you wanted to do the downer, everybody loses ending that they like to do, is he kicks the door open, sees what she's going to do, and blasts her.
Kills her.
Because he has to.
Yeah.
Because he knows and because he actually loved her. Now he's going to get charged with murder, and he didn't even have the curse. She dies. Nobody wins. You get the downer, depressing ending, and without the tropey, oh, I killed you. Oh, you never saw me going to kill you.
Smile too. Yeah, a smiler.
Ruin
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
The end just shits. It's like so close to nailing. They do the triple, quadruple, mega, super axle backflip, and then they fall on their ass when they go to the landing, and it ruined the entire movie.
Break their fucking ankle.
Yeah. Like, no.
The bones like sticking out of their fucking... Fuck!
Yeah. Yeah, put your hands down. You didn't land it. You did not land it. But yeah, that's that. I just wanted to say that. If you need to go the dark route, you could have went different and had the boyfriend who, like, I might actually got her back, has to kill her.
Yeah.
That's the twist
That's
ending.
a movie.
That's a way better ending. I'm done ranting.
Yeah. All right, guys. Smile. Streaming on Paramount Plus.
Better late than
You can get a
never.
free trial. I think it's like, what, $5 with ads or
Yeah,
something?
it's like, $4.99, $5.99. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
They're not a sponsor. We're just saying it's not.
No, I'm just, that's what it's streaming
Just-
on. We can promote it.
That's cheap.
I had to subscribe to get it, so yeah. All right, guys. Well, peace out. Our producer is
he's
telling us
freaking
to
out.
get off
He
over
is
there.
losing
So
his mind.
yep. All right, guys. Bye. Smile, baby.
With the
Orlando
creator of Gran
Bloom's
Turismo.
Obsessed with Gran Turismo. I leaned to you at the beginning. I'm like, this is just an ad for Gran Turismo. I'm like, it's probably cheaper than a Super Bowl ad, and you get a fucking
It's
movie
true.
out of it.
$60 million is about what you pay probably for a Super Bowl.
You know what I mean? So you get a 2-hour Super Bowl ad basically with Orlando Bloom and David Harbour promoting Gran Turismo.
David Harbour
Sony's
killed it.
Like, where do I sign? Yeah.
There's so
Here's
many
a
like.
check.
Why didn't
Yeah.
just make it like a 90 to 100 minute movie?
Neil Blomkamp.